everyone, and welcome back to the MK10 YouTube channel. Today we're going over the game announcements from the Game Awards. There is a lot to go through, but before we get started, please hit that sub button, ring the bell, slap the like button, and leave a comment about what you're looking forward to the most from this video. And with that out of the way, it's time to get started. We are going to start with the Wonder Woman teaser. It's a very short teaser with a female voiceover. It is, if this person is talking to Wonder Woman, reminding her now that she is the hero, that she can start a journey to become a leader. This game is being developed by Monolith Productions, who, if anyone knows, are the creators of Middle-earth Shadow of War, which in itself is a great game, which shows that this game is going to be most likely along similar lines of graphical standpoint. Most likely I'm thinking we'll hear more from this in either Summerfest or next year's E3. And then we're going to be moving on to a game that we haven't seen for 10 years, which will be a sequel to the Alan Wake. This sequel has been made by Remedy. They are moving away from the action horror type of gameplay that we saw in the first game to a more survival horror game, which will be a first for this type of studio. And by the looks of the trailer, they're going to do an excellent job of it. It's stated for 2023 release, so it's still a while to go for this one. But they did say there will be more information coming out around Summerfest area in time. And then next up, we have Warhammer 4K Space Marine 2, where you will be taking control of the iconic Captain Titus, and you'll be hacking and slashing your way through hordes and hordes of Tyranids. And by the look of it, some of the blows are brutal, and the different weapons that will be added. Ooh, this game is going to be amazing. I can't wait to play it. And just the look at how brutal it is. It's like Mortal Kombat mixed with Dynasty Warriors, and then just turned up to 11. As well as new games getting announced, we also get trailers of upcoming games that are already being announced, like new gaming trailers for Elden Ring, A Plague Tale Requiem, Evil West. Alongside this, we got trailers for new and upcoming games that are just getting started in their development cycle, of, like, for example, Dune Spice Wars, Thirsty Suitors, and Nightingale. The last is a survival game set in a fantasy world with Victorian era designs. And how can I forget that we got more gameplay footage and also trailers for Horizon, Forbidden West, Saints Row, and Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Just reminding you all, slap that like button, punch that sub button for more content like this. And with that out of the way, we move back to our more newly announced games. This game is being developed by a studio filled with Telltale game veterans. This game will be a third-person choice-driven game, which will be taking place within the Star Trek universe, and it will be called Star Trek Resurgence. This game is coming out of the Dramatic Lab studio in 2022. It's talking about Telltale games. They are working with Deck 9, as most people know from the Life is Strange True Color studio, on bringing a Telltale series game based on the Prime show The Expanse. I don't know much about this personally myself because I have not seen it, so I will not be commenting on it as much right here in this video. If I do end up watching the show, I might end up playing this game on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/mk10gamer. And in the pre-show, before the awards even started, we was treated to a short trailer at the Texas Chainsaw Massacre multiplayer game. This is coming from the creators of Friday the 13th. So an educated guess will lead you to believe it will play in a similar way and either way it'll still be a fun gameplay experience. And now for a welcome surprise from the show, Rumbleverse. Coming next year is a free-to-play game for all major platforms. To me, it looks like a mix of Fortnite and Knockout City for a colourful pro wrestling battle royale. I know a few people who are going to be playing this from release, and to be honest, I will most likely be covering it over on my Twitch channel as well. Now I'm going to go through some of the smaller announcements. Like for example, the former Silent Hill developers announced that their new game, Slitterhead, is going to be set in the Tokyo era setting. And then also there's a new co-op player versus environment shooter called Ark Raiders, which I believe, if I remember correctly, has got some Battlefield developers on it. There's an open world Sonic game called Sonic Frontier, which is stated to be having a 2022 release date. Forspoken, Square Enix new action RPG, will be released on the 24th of May of next year. And in March we have Persona 4 Ultimax and Babylon Fall released, and Tunic will be making its debut on Xbox. In February we will be getting the long awaited Crossfire X, and also a new Destiny 2 add-on in what's going to be called the Witch Queen. The Matrix Awakens and Unreal Engine 5 experience is now live on all next-gen consoles and also on PC. Fall Guys has a Night Before Christmas crossover, and some guys are going to be very excited for this. Among Us is coming to VR, which is going to make the game even more fun for some people. And finally, PUBG is going to go to a free-to-play model as in fact from January of next year. Now it's time to talk about Quantum Dream and Lucasfilms. Yes, you know this means we are about to talk about Star Wars Eclipse. This game is based in the High Republic area, and in the trailer we see different types of lightsaber hilts, which means either we get a choice of hilts to pick for our character, giving us a different either strength of blade, length of blade, or stuff like that, or it will mean we're playing as different characters throughout the story. And to me that feels like if we are doing that, it will shape our decisions, and that will shape the story as well. And for me, this is the game I'm most hyped for from this whole show. It's the Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. It's set to be releasing next year. I'm guessing mid-year. But from the trailer they show, and it looks like to me you'll have open areas that you'll be fighting through hordes of enemies. This is where you'll get used to each character, with obviously like Deadshot using his jetpack and sniper, killing King Shark with his like brute style gameplay, and then Harley Quinn with a gymnastic background. You getting used to that, getting used to their skills. I personally love the design of them characters. It's like they used comic book to inspire them, but made it their own at the same time, which I give props to Rocksteady for. And it's going to be a comedic in places, which you can never go wrong with. Just look at Marvel Guardians, how that is comedic in places, and that's just one in the same show. One, I think it was the story driven award. And I am looking forward, to be honest, to see how they order the different heroes as the bosses. And the best way to sum up this trailer is chaotic fun. Now I know this is a lot of info to listen to and take in from this video, but everyone who's made it to this point, damn, I'll give you a lot of respect for this. Remember, for more content like this, punch that sub button like it's your high school bully's face, slap that bell to get more information on new uploads. I'm going to head back to the range. You're all welcome to join, the link's down below. Thank you all for enjoying this video, and goodbye.